You don't remember the exact day it happened, but one morning the mirror stopped feeling kind. The stairs felt longer, the clothes fit tighter, and somewhere between late nights and quiet sighs, you stopped recognizing the person staring back. Not because you gave up, but because you gave to everyone but yourself. And now, you're wondering, is it too late to come home to you? They say the human body replaces itself every 7 years. New skin, new bones, even the heart, renewed piece by piece. But change doesn't come from time. It comes from choice, from quiet courage, from saying, today I begin again. And that beginning, it starts not with punishment, but nourishment. Forget starvation. Forget shame. A healthy weight loss plan isn't a war. It's a reunion with foods that love you back. Like Adele. She didn't vanish 100 pounds with magic. She chose foods that activated her body, not fought it. Cert foods, greens, berries. She turned her meals into medicine and her silence into a symphony. So ask yourself, what would your body say if it finally felt heard? And then there's movement, not punishment, not perfection, but movement that feels like freedom. Rebel Wilson didn't run marathons. She walked. Daily, she laughed between sprints, and in those footsteps, she found herself. Because exercise isn't about burning calories, it's about reigniting joy. So whether it's dancing in your kitchen or chasing sunlight in a park, your body remembers how to feel alive. You just have to let it. Consistency, that quiet, unglamorous word that unlocks every locked door. Chris Pratt didn't become a Marvel hero overnight. He built a schedule, stuck to a plan. He cooked, trained, tracked, over and over. Because quick results come from unshakable routines. On the days it's hard, on the days it hurts, on the days it's boring. But let's get honest. This journey isn't just flesh and bone. It's mental warfare. Stress, shame, the voice that whispers, "You'll never change." Trisha Yearwood silenced that voice, not with crash diets, but with compassion. She fed her body well, and her soul even better. Because healing isn't just physical, it's emotional, spiritual, sacred. And finally, progress, real lasting progress, doesn't sprint, it walks, like Jonah Hill, who lost the weight slowly, deliberately, with boxing gloves and boundaries. No overnight miracle, just a man reclaiming his reflection. And now it's your turn, not to become someone new, but to return to who you were before the world convinced you to disappear. Because weight loss isn't about becoming smaller, it's about becoming whole. So the question is, what's the first promise you'll make to yourself that you won't break this time? Let's start where it all begins. Not in the gym, not on a scale, but in the kitchen, where every bite becomes a message to your future self. Because food isn't just fuel, it's memory, it's emotion. It's the smell of your mother's lentils, the warmth of bread fresh out of the oven, the comfort you reached for when the world felt cold. But what if food could still comfort you, without costing your energy, your sleep, or your reflection? Close your eyes, feel the crunch of leafy greens under your teeth, the earthy taste of roasted pumpkin seeds, the slow heat of turmeric in a golden broth. These aren't trends, they're ancient truths, your ancestors whispering through recipes. Eat what the earth gives, eat what gives you back. Swap the sugar for berries, trade soda for minty water with lime. Let your plate become a garden, not a graveyard. Because science now confirms what your gut has known all along. High protein meals keep you full longer. Fiber from vegetables feeds the good bacteria in your belly, the kind that lowers cravings and heals inflammation. Whole grains slow the sugar rush, so your body doesn't swing from crash to crash. And those fizzy, sugary drinks? They're not just sweet, they're silent thieves, stealing your energy, your sleep, your peace. Imagine sitting across from your body, not a mirror, but a table. You look it in the eyes and ask, what do you need? Not how do I fix you, not why aren't you smaller, but what do you need to feel safe, And maybe, just maybe, your body would whisper back, I need you to stop punishing me. I need you to listen. I need kindness, not control. So start small, not with rules, but with rituals. A protein-packed breakfast instead of skipped meals. A colourful plate instead of beige takeout. One walk after dinner, not 10,000 steps in a day. Because momentum isn't built in a week. It's built in a moment. 1,000 tiny choices that add up to a life reclaimed. Take a deep breath. Right now, in this moment, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. And becoming is never too late.